Hey guys, Bitcoin Owen here. I am eternally bullish on Bitcoin because with every passing day, Bitcoin continues to grow in value. Basically, more and more people hear about Bitcoin, more and more people buy into Bitcoin, and more and more people lose their Bitcoin too, which means that Bitcoin gets scarce. Bitcoin is getting scarcer and scarcer and scarcer as more and more people hear about Bitcoin, come to understand Bitcoin and dip their toe in the water and buy some Bitcoin. So Bitcoin, just every passing day, tick tock, my Bitcoin gets more and more valuable. The price mightn't be going up. We've had 2 or 3 months of stagnation now in the price. Basically, it dipped below 100,000 there this week when Trump bombed Iran. But it bounced back up. Basically, it's back at 105,000 where it was before. And this is how resilient Bitcoin is becoming. Basically, the volatility is coming down in Bitcoin too. There is less and less volatility, which means that the serious investors are taking a serious hard look, and they're asking difficult questions of their advisors, like, why didn't you tell me about Bitcoin when it was $1 or $100? Why are you telling me now when it's $100,000? Why is it only now that I'm buying Bitcoin? And there are advisors in London and New York and places like this where they are just crying into their cereal every morning because they didn't advise their bosses to invest in Bitcoin. Analysts should have been up to speed on Bitcoin, and the longer they leave it, the more expensive Bitcoin is getting. Basically, they might say, oh, it's just too expensive now, and it looks pricey to most people, but there's no way of valuing Bitcoin because Bitcoin does not generate a yield. Bitcoin is money, and you must have as much Bitcoin as you can possibly afford. Basically, that's what the strategy is. Basically, that's what the conclusion is to all of this, is to buy Bitcoin hand over fist, basically, with every penny you can muster from under your sofa cushions. That's the only conclusion you can come to when you analyse the situation and where we stand with regard to Bitcoin. The cryptocurrencies hold no value, and I wouldn't advise anyone to invest in the cryptocurrencies, and I don't advise people to invest in these treasury companies either. No, you should buy the real thing, the real Bitcoin, and take self-custody of it. And of course, run a node. Run a node, people, if you want to understand.